Hello, everybody. Good evening, or good morning, or good night, whatever it is for you. My name is Ready Chess. We're going to take a look at this game. Sorry for the late start. I'm trying to be better about using their delay system. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay. Let's get that fixed. That's annoying. It was lined up yesterday. So they changed their pixel layout presentation, which is really annoying. Whatever. Chess.com. Just make my life hard. I don't care. Alright, now we're settled in. So we're going to take a look, quick recap of how we got here. I hope that this is a real board. These have been mixed up a lot. So we're throwing a scotch. We're throwing back some scotch. So yesterday, sure I'm on, yeah. Yesterday I was talking with her and it's like, hey, just have a fun game. Do a game where you feel natural and in control. Whoa. I don't play the scotch, so I don't know if this is weird or not. I don't know what's good. What? What a crazy uncork. That's a crazy move. That's how we got this yard sale. Was this move. Yeah, because look at all these cross threads. We're threatening here. We have to take. After we take, well, we have to take back, right? Wait. I guess that was fine. Okay. Move 23, and we are looking at some pretty complex endgame theory right away. It looks like we're going to be grinding this endgame all day. This is prep? Dope. Yeah, this is a crazy combination. So where does prep end? I don't think that this idea was prepped. Maybe it was. That looks pretty hard to prep. Hard to predict. That's just such a crazy move. It does so much stuff. Oh, is really? So this is all prepped. So that's all prepped? Hello, welcome. I don't know. If that was prep, that's crazy. And I don't really have any prep. That's just like a liquidation prep. I should probably get some. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, like to know that they're gonna go up this rook here is crazy. Oh, I'm going by feel of where the pieces are. I don't think that this was. This all looks fine. This looks good. This looks good. I don't think optically you'd think that they were gonna uncork this right away. I'll ask her about it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't play the Scotch, so this is the Scotch, right? Yeah, this is the Mises variation. Mises. It's this. I can't read. You read. But that doesn't mean that it's prep. She moved slow yesterday, so she may be just wanting to kind of make sure that there's not a time scramble issue today. So it might have been an over liquidation or an overcorrection, to be honest. I don't know, we'll ask her. It's going to be an interesting fight, no matter what the robot says. Because Knight Bishop is a really complicated thing to deal with. It'll probably draw. This is like if I had to like tea leaf this one. This looks like it's heading towards a draw. The reason why I'm saying that is getting this Knight Bishop to coordinate to overpower this Rook is going to be really difficult. This Rook doesn't have anyone to really collaborate with. Their main job is going to be try to get this pass pawn lob through the center. Yeah, they both know the line for sure. They both play the Scotch. Yeah, I'll have to ask if that's the main thing. But yeah, when I'm playing tournaments like this with white, usually getting rid of my pieces is not my first goal. But there are openings where it's all about simplification and then making a really clear point. I don't think there's going to be a really clear point to be made here. It's just going to be a grind, which could be good for her. She's a great endgame player, so maybe she can just grind this thing out just with this slight piece majority, handle all these center pawns, try to not get mated, and draw. And that would be pretty cool. This is also why I like to walk around during tournaments. Like, basically, as soon as I got to here, I would probably take a walk. Let's see. Okay, so here's where I was having trouble with it. Maybe it would have been smoother to do queen takes, bishop takes, rook takes, and then we just don't worry about snapping this, and we keep the 2 rooks. I know I'm just like getting in a time machine for fun, but like, wouldn't that be nice? And again, I don't play this line. I'm like talking out of complete, just like, I don't know. This looks like a main line. This looks like the main line evaluation. I think the bishop move set up a bunch of opportunity. Bishop takes, getting counterattacks there. And yeah, this pawn center is so strong. This is going to be a complicated fight. This is going to be a hard day at the office, but I think that she could pull it off. I like that she got rid of the other rook, even if the computer didn't like it. Makes it a clearer fight you're going to do. And also 2 rooks are just so strong. It's crazy. Alright. Well, I'm going to make a coffee because I overslept. And I have that luxury, and she does not. So I will give you guys... Do you just want the wide? Or... Whoa, that's not it. Here. Let me make you a cool thing. Please hold. Yeah, isn't that sunset crazy? That's why I wanted to switch to this. Like, imagine, like, playing for your life in such a beautiful environment. What a beautiful place to win or die. I think both are totally appropriate. Very nice. Very cool, Kanye. So if I left you guys here for 15 minutes, you guys wouldn't hate me? This is pretty nice, right? There's no move updates. This move is coming in. I don't know if there was any other side play that was happening. It's pretty hard to see over this board. The first rank is kind of cut off from me for the whole day, so it's kind of annoying. Whatever. Alright, everybody. I will be back. I just see a question about streaming. Yeah, the streamer's Alex on the left. I'm just doing commentary. Hello, Ready Chess here. So, yeah, this is one of the largest major chess events in the world. This is one that decides candidate matches and decides norms. So this is going to be one of the main events of the year, regardless. There's big stuff happening. She lives in France. She's from Bolivia. I forget her home country because I'm bad at geography. Her best move this game? I mean, her prep was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. This prep is pretty nuts for this game. So, this is a Scotch Gambit, but it goes into some really crazy thing here right after castles. Okay, so castles is great, but then look at this crazy move. Oh, Bolivia, thank you. Thank you, mods. And then look at this pawn structure consolidation here. So we take here and then we just support it. So both players playing super well. Our accuracy score is in the high 90s for both players. So, ooh, this is scary. So this king can still sneak under and help. The main threat is this 3 pawns, which is technically just 2 pawns, you know, because this one barely counts. Yeah, but look at these accuracy scores. Like, they've fallen a little bit since last time, but they were 99s last time I was here. And people would say, oh, when you're playing so slow, you're going to have to be accurate. Like, bruh. No, she's not. She's just a colleague. A fellow chess player. Let's see. Oh, he's spamming that. You can just, yeah, you can kick him if he does it again. There are sincere questions, and then there are stupid ones. Focus on the chess, please. This is a very important event. Oh, so the sun is going down. Sad. That sunset was so cool, though. Oh, that's not it. Where's the cool one? Yeah, the sunset back here was so cool. Thank you, Nightbot. What a good little bot. Yeah, a no I think is fine. I think that every player should be chasing norms in any event where a norm is possible. Is that a fair assessment? Like, you don't really know where you're gonna pop off and how everything will go well. So yeah, of course you can get some good norms here. The hard thing is that I think a lot of people are fighting in that same headspace, so the quality of chess is going to be insane from all parties. The odds of you getting norms in this environment are really difficult. There are better environments that are easier to get norms than this. This is just a very beautiful one, to be honest. The reason why this one's so cool is that the accommodations are just world class. Every player, no matter what your group is going to be treated just like a top grandmaster. So they have really good staff and really good TDs for everything. That's a really helpful thing to make you feel supported when you're going for those norms. So there's a lot of things as far as on the organizer side that's helping this be fun. But I think it's a lot harder because just the quality of play is so high. Like, getting a norm here is going to be very difficult. If it's done, that would be super sick. Let's see. No, that's not how I would describe it, actually. They're not stream friendly. They actually coordinated with us a lot before this, not wanting there to be, hey Vartan, how are you? Not really wanting there to be as much streaming, but they understand they're in this really delicate balance. Because on one hand, there's a lot of people that are looking for, there's Dominguez going for a world championship candidacy slot, right? And he's really scared about cheating on his section, right? And then there's also just lots of streamers that are here from around the world, and they want to show their streams, their games. And so they had to work with us really closely to make sure that we were honoring their stream delays, figuring out what the best presentations were. Yeah, they could simply not allow it. So they know that it's important to stream, but they're very nervous about the ramifications of streaming and of allowing this type of stuff. Because I think that they're apt and aware that it's usually not the streamer's fault that someone can weaponize a streamer in a playing hall. Yeah, there are just rules in place, exactly. Yeah, but the thing is that someone could take a streamer's camera and they could weaponize it. So they were very specific about like where they wanted the cameras to be pointed, people that they don't want to have on camera at all. They were very specific about what they were going to allow us to do, which I appreciate. I run a lot of major events. I've helped run a lot of stuff in the United States, and streaming is something that I want to incorporate. But we've also had lots of, we'll just say some sus situations, running a bunch of major events. It makes it hard when people, even the doubt effect comes in when top players like feel an inkling like something could be off. It can spook everybody. Yeah, there's a lot of streamers in the tournament for sure. Does that kind of make sense? Well, yeah, so the way that they coordinated it is the reason you see so many streamers is that all the streamers just kind of get shoved into a corner, right? So their game integrity will be lower, but they also, have a lot on the line. Like they have whole careers built around chess, so the odds of them cheating is lower. But what would happen before is you'd have streamers and then like a long line of tables going down, and then you'd be able to use that camera to like spy information. And if there was no stream delay, that was super, super bad. But yes, overall they want streaming. They just need to figure out how to make it fair and safe for for fair play. It's complicated. Whoa! New move just dropped. I mean, I see where she's going with it. Computer hates it. Computer hates it because of F5. So it's like, do not pass go, do not collect $200, do not shoot at a pawn. Oh, I forgot my coffee. What a lame. All right, I'm going to zoom back in to the main board. If anybody has any questions, please let me know. I will answer them right when I return. I'm going to go grab my coffee. Oh my gosh. So much has happened. Wow, okay. Yeah, so that was the move I was scared of. I was talking a little bit about f5 earlier. Reason why that's strong, locks up these pawns. This bishop's gonna have to reroute again. And it's gonna run out of squares to reroute to. This is invincible. This is invincible. We could probably, with the right support, play something like rook over. Oof. Okay, we are entering oof land. Bigger screen on chessboard was better. You like this one? Do you guys have a preference of what you guys want to see more of? Do you guys want to see more chessboard? I could do this one. I can set up this a little better. What do you want? What can I show you? It's kind of fun. Gosh. I love all the little little run bys. The current position. Let me see if I can get a zoom in on that. It's pretty hard to see. Yeah, because this board's in my way. I mean, this rook's obviously going to come down and invade. So we're going to have... Let's see if I can get it exactly where we're at. Yeah, I'm just using it to see what's going on in real time. Yeah, this scorecard is mad annoying. So then we get this and this. So this is, I think, current position. Okay, so this is basically real time. So I'll give you this. Yeah, so this is what we're looking at, I think, right now. And I gotta say that, like, there are so many great and good moves from Black. It's, like, kind of insane. Like the prep was really good, obviously, if you just take a look at the side. But we have, like, a brilliant move out the gate, and then we're having, like, really good consolidation moves here. And now we're playing really well again. Oh my god, this is so annoying. The bar looks worse than it is because it's not cropped correctly, but it's still not good. I mean, they have tons of time. They played this opening so fast, so, like, why not use it? Endgames are hard. That's why it's sometimes nice to just straight liquidate to an endgame if that's, like, your strength. Not for all players, but if that's something that you have in your arsenal, it's something you might go for. Oh, thank you, Mod. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the point of this whole, if you guys have never been here before, the point of Alex's stream is she's a professional chess player. That's like, she is a titled professional chess player going for norms. So if you're just like trying to look at a hot girl, like there's tons of channels that are just that. So just be respectful. Like, she's fighting for her life right now, and she needs our respect and our focus. There's better places to go, if that's what you're thinking about. Yeah, this position's super hard. The moves have to kind of go like this. It's pretty it's a railroad, basically. Oh my gosh, fighting off those 3 center pawns is going to be such a nightmare. This isn't happening. Mod, can you post her opponent? I don't have... Oh, I actually have a little bit of it. Xavier, he's a 2090. There's a... Mod, can you put in that command that shows her chess resume? Sorry, Cynthia, I'm making you do so much stuff. This isn't a live board position, by the way. This is where we're at in real game. "2014, that's so cool. Thank you, Nightbot. What a good little robot you are." So, this is what I predict happening. Because once this swings over, it's going to undermine this pawn pair. This pawn pair is going to be super, super massive. They're going to be like green to go, and they're going to be rushing the board. There's really not a lot we can do after this all gets shattered. Oh, thank you for the raid. Hello. We're taking a look at round 3 of the Sunway Sitges. Alex is in Spain right now, playing 300 different title players. There's like 300 title players in this event. So this is probably the hardest event per year, I would say. This is not the live board position. This is what we're looking at right now. Let me see if there's anything that I can zoom in on. Yeah, so this all happened, everything I was just saying. So this is the board position. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, this bishop is kind of entombed. It's behind these 3 pawns. It's never going to get good chances to hit this pawn. If we ever need to use this, we can always just move it. This rook is going to force these pawns into some type of exchange. Yes, this is as bad as the eval shows. This isn't some like computer sees some impossible idea situation. This is like a practical problem, unfortunately. Yeah, the eval bar in middle game positions can be like pretty sketchy because it's going to see tactics that are far outside human capacity. But endgames and anything that's closer and closer to a table base, which is 7 pieces, the odds of the players and the computers having a lot of consensus it increases. So this is a pretty accurate evaluation, unfortunately. The reason why this is so brutal isn't because of what you can count on the board in raw material, it's because of where everything is standing. So because the rook is cutting the king off, because the rook is attacking this pawn, giving it really no other choice but to send this pawn to die, right? So this is like kind of a forced exchange, leaving this massive center of pawns that are all destined to try to rush this after this is cleared up. So that's the practical issue. Yeah, the CD pawns, and then the fact that there's just another D pawn is just insult injury. It's like probably never going to be part of the actual like movement or calculation. But if for whatever reason we need to sack both of them, now we just have a D pawn that we can ship down the board. It's just like on a practical level very difficult. I think if we blew up all these pawns and it was just a knight and a bishop, you know, versus this rook, obviously we're heading for a draw. But I don't think that we're going to be able to get there. Like just using the quality of play as an indicator from what we've seen so far, just as a hint, I don't think so. We have to pray for a big mistake, which can happen in classical just because the games are so long. But unfortunately, they got to this simplified position so fast that they're both pretty fresh. They could probably play this position for hours, and I don't think that the hours are going to really change the position. There was a board move. Oh my gosh, it all happened. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. So yeah, he's gonna take a break. This position's pretty locked in. It's even more locked in than what I'm showing you. On D3? Yeah, well that's because there's another move here. There's a black, yeah, because there's more moves going on. Let's see if there's any live updates. Oh, King C3. So that's how this happened. So we got King C3 and then this happened? No. Let me go back. There's 5 ways Alexandra can win? Really? Oh, D4 check is right here? No, that's not right. I'm missing something. I'm missing a core move. I'll just go back to the board. Back to the Zoom. Let's see if I can see it. It wasn't this one. I wonder if he just went check. King over. Yeah, it's really annoying because it's cut off at the bottom, but it's closer. I think that's it. Was that what you were thinking? We'll find out in a moment, obviously. Yeah. Let's talk about how we got here, though, because this game's been pretty nuts. So we'll start it off from the beginning. So she was late to the playing hall today, which I think that's something that does carry into just having rushed positions and a bit of more of a rushed play. But I don't think that she played poorly. I think this was all prep. It's something she's comfortable playing. It was played really well. And then this is a cool move. So we're kind of rushing into this shape. And so I guess the idea here is that she needed to keep the rook on the board. My instinct, you know, would be to do that. But then she kind of decided, okay, let's get the rook off. So there's only one rook. She plays for this pawn, which is a miss. She plays for this side. And now we're starting to run into, yeah, this. Okay. And so then what will come from here is going to be takes, 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 and takes. Yeah. So the reason this position got so bad was this rook was able to invade, cut the king off, make it so that he has just perpetual threats in the second rank. There's a center pawn majority. Yeah, just everything kind of got messed up. I think that she plays this. Yeah, so from here, as I think the chat was talking about, we have c5, bishop coming back to try to stop it the best it can, rook checks, king gets shooed, c4, and now it's just going to be a run. So this would be with perfect play. Yeah, that's with perfect play, this is where we end up. Yeah, and this is where we are. Did he play c5 in the real game? I don't know. Well, let me see. Okay, this is where we are. Yeah, this is a live board state. This is what's going on. Yeah, we're down 8.8 cent a pawn, which is... Yeah, that's what someone was bringing up earlier. It's like, hey, is this like a computer brilliancy problem or a practical problem with the bar? I'm like, it's unfortunately a practical problem, because sometimes the computer will see something super clearly that has very sharp points but is very vague for a human. My favorite joke is king over, 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 right? Stuff like that. Like, oh, I predict an unstoppable attack, so I'm just going to shove my king into the middle of the board and then go to the other side. Right? So, but this is not like that. Like, humans are very principled. Humans have very good concepts of, you know, past pawns must be pushed, put your rook on the 7th rank, control the center of the board, shut down your opponent's pieces. These are all things that are within a human's rubric, and so it makes it harder. Wait, did chess.com just change their pixel format mid-stream? Oh my god, chess.com needs to get a handle on their layout team. It should be like, how big do you want your boards to be? Just decide. What the heck? Terrible. Okay. Yeah, here's with the delay where we're at. This is my predicted move. We don't know if that's going to happen or not. Yeah, Alex has 40 minutes. They're going to get to the 40 move point. Probably. But I don't think that time's going to be an issue here in this game. I think people, when they're playing classical, they obsess over how much time they have, forgetting that entire chess games can be played in like 15 seconds. If they're simple. The c5 push is unstoppable. Yeah, c5 into d. Yeah. It's kind of somber because she played so well, and I feel like this is kind of happening in a lot of these games. She's playing so well, and she can still surprise us, and she can still win, and she can still draw, and you know anything can happen in chess, obviously. But I think that a lot of chess players are good because they're objective, and so I think objectively she's playing really well, and then just running into people who are just slightly more prepared or having a little bit more depth. I mean, they're higher rated by about 200, 300 points in many of these cases, so that's to be expected. But it is really hard when you know that you're playing great games and you're not getting great results, right? Like, this is an objectively a really good game of chess. Like, the opening was great. Black just had better prep. I hate to say it all comes down to prep, but I feel like the prep mattered a lot in this game. Yeah, it's very machine. She's getting hit with, like... I'm curious what the accuracy is now. Oh, they stopped showing me that. Dude, look at what we're dealing with right now. Like, come on. $98.2. 2% organic. 98% silicone. This is what professional chess feels like right now. This is what it feels like when you play kids. This is what it feels like when you play titled players. The amount of computer adjacency and the ideas that people have is crazy. I don't know if they understand the ideas or they just memorize the ideas or they interpolate them and find ways to rationalize them. But I just feel that computer chess and human chess is starting to just be a thing. Yeah, because this isn't even like the top of the top, right? And we're looking at 98.2% for black playing like accuracy score. So this is the DGT position. But we were kind of predicting this roll. That pawn pair is so strong. No, you need to... I think that classical is essential because you need stuff that'll be true when time doesn't matter, right? Like whoever's the best classical player will be the best rapid player typically as well, because you need a better understanding of like why these openings function this way. And I just think it's really hard to get that from just rapid by itself. I think the only way to get that good is just to play a bunch of classical. The reason why this guy's playing so well is he's just played a bunch of classical. Same with bullet. I don't think you can be a good bullet player unless you can play classical well, because you need to know what's going to happen before it happens, right? So even if it's not fun or there's not a preference, like I prefer to play bullet, but like there's no professional bullet league in the world. I mean, kind of. There's a cash chess scene, but like that's it. So if you want to get good at chess as a whole, classical is definitely essential. But not always fun. Like, I'm sure this is not fun right now. This position right now this is not what I would consider fun to play. Yeah, but it's because you can learn more sidelines if you specialize in a faster time control, right? And so if you play, like for example, I have like there's like a lot of people that are 1900 on chess.com, and then they go off into the tournament scene, but they don't have a lot of board vision. They're not used to seeing pieces for real. They don't know procedure. They're not good at writing their moves down. They get really nervous. They get a lot of game anxiety, right? So like if you're a headhunter and you're just like said, I beat this title player and that was all I wanted, then I think it's great. But I think doing the hard work is kind of the only route. It's just the only way, in my opinion. It is the only way to get truly great. You can get really good doing a lot of things, but classical is the only way to get great. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that's what a lot of kids do. It's just that. But the thing is, okay, think about it like this. If everyone's playing at 99% accuracy at the top level, and then you're playing an open to throw them off, that's very iconic. I know that you love 1b3, but I'm just putting you like in a super tournament, right? They would go, oh, he plays 1b3, right? And then they would know how to mute that idea, right? And then they would play the main line, and then you'd be playing something that's off-centered, that is still fine, it's just slower, right? And then they'll just crush you with perfection, right? But I think that you would do great. Like, I have a friend who's got his title, the Chess Giant. You guys know who Solomon the Chess Giant is? He's one of my good friends. He just got his title playing only the hippo. He only played the hippo, right? But he knows that, like, when he's trying, if he wants to go further, he's going to have to go back into his bag and start again and learn mainline stuff, because he can't go all the way to the top just with the hippo, right? Because there's an answer to the hippo. If you don't know, the answer is to give it a big hug. That's how you beat the hippo. You don't poke it, you hug it. You just send all your pawns out there, give it a hug. So every sideline has an answer, right? I play the Halloween Gambit a lot. There's an answer to it, right? Did c5 hit the board? I'm very confused. I don't. Oh, I get. I guess he wants to use it. Like he wants to use the D pawn. Interesting. Okay, so he's just gonna use that to shut this down. But aren't you gonna be reset? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, what your goal is. Yeah, if you're not trying. Yeah, yeah. If you just like, that's a great way to put it. What you just said. Like, what are your goals? Like, if your goal is to be a top player, then you have to play top players and play the top level of chess. My goals for a long time was just I wanted to be the #1 speed chess player in LA. Very specific. So I wanted to play cash chess, 5 minute, 3 minute, and 1 minute, with pieces specifically unrated for cash. That was all I cared about. But then when I started like getting better, I started to realize that I wanted to do more, you know? And so when I got into professional chess, I sucked, right? Because I didn't have a lot of the foundational stuff, the theory and those things. So my first couple years in professional chess were really brutal, right? And when I see these kids going into it and they're having their first couple years of professional chess and they're having a great time because they have never done anything else. They don't have any bad habits. They're just playing chess and this is what it is to them. And that's what I think makes like a Hikaru and like a Magnus is just like they're a kid who normalizes like high stress environments. Yeah, that's like the main thing. They call it seat time. Oh, they just karate kicked that. That's our camera just got karate kicked. That's tight. Now I have to recenter all my stuff. Very cool, Kanye. Yeah, I want to take a break, but I'm so scared that this game's just gonna be on such a razor's edge. I'll step away and something pivotal will happen. This is just so dangerous. Yeah, this is just like a short-term thing, just to stop this, and then it'll probably just be just like a little check or something. I don't know. This just feels kind of short-term. Maybe get rid of the knight. Oh no, there's a knight trap coming. There's like king down. Oh, then king would take. I see. Oh, but then it's like this. Oh, we're threatening to win this knight for free. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of all these squares. The king can come up here and take, but that would start this roll. No, that's not good. Is he gonna sack all 3 pawns just to roll the c pawn? I don't think so. What's main line here? Bishop f3, waiting move. Okay, checks. Yeah, you have to reconsolidate it. Yeah, you can't push that. It would just turn into Swiss cheese. This is not on the board. We're just looking at it. Yeah, king c5 is a nice relaxing setup. Man, king c5 is strong. Man, this is so much pressure. Yeah, White's gonna have to sack the knight no matter what for 2 pawns if it can find it. Man, Alex, I just wanted a relaxing morning where I could just chill out. Nah, you had to make this really stressful game of chess. For those of you who are just entering, my name is Ready Chess. I play chess for a living. I'm one of Alex's friends, and she is playing in the Chessable Sunway Sitges round 3. She's playing against a 2080 right now. She's played everybody she's played has been above 2000 and titled, I believe. So this has been a really, really hard tournament. I think that she'll start getting better chances after this round, depending on the result. If she wins this round, it's just going to keep being this hard. But if she loses this, it'll start softening up a bit. She'll have a lot better chances to get some wins. But this one would be a miracle draw if she could pull that off. That would be sick. Some type of like silly forced stalemate idea with knights. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna grab another coffee. Mods, if anything happens, please keep updating the chat on what's happening. Do you guys have a preference of views? I have to refocus all these. Actually, that's kind of useful. Thanks whoever kicked that camera. Shout out to Jules, other Alex. What's up, everybody? All right. Do we get any new moves on this board? Let me go see. Oh, looks like we got the king moves we were talking about. So this king is going to transfer over somehow. Oh man, I can't tell. I cannot tell. Okay, cool. Much closer. Well, right now his position is up 10 points, so I think that his whole headspace right now is king c5, b3. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Felix. I appreciate you. He's on it. Okay. Best play from here would be king takes d4, and then rook check. That's looks awful. This computer has given up on life. Yeah, I don't know. That's so scary. Wait, you can play rook a3 instead? Oh my god. That's so practical and so evil. I'm sure there's some type of wiggle out though. Woof. I mean, I like where your heart's at, just like going straight for this in the middle of the board mate. That's so mean. Yeah, you're losing a minor piece out of the way. You're either sacking a knight to stop that idea, or you're losing your bishop on by force. Hello, I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying my day. I'm commentating on a couple channels right now, so I'm actually over on this channel as well. We're commentating a tournament in Spain right now. Yeah, this is just really rough. At this point, I'm like sacking my pieces in my head and trying to get a stalemate position. But maybe I'm a quitter. I do have the luxury of the engine, of course. Yeah, you have to just start shipping it right now. You know, just like trying to lock these. And then just sack everything in just the stupidest ways. Like, I've done more stalemates than anybody in the world. But yeah, you're gonna have to lose your pieces so fast. That's like the last thing I'm thinking about here is like, how can I get rid of all this stuff? Because there's no way I'm gonna ship this to a mate. Like, there's no way. But again, maybe there's harder fighters out there than me. I just kind of know what my piece durability is, and the piece durability here is just going to keep getting lower and lower. Is there any boards moves played? Nah. Not that I can see. Not that I can see. I feel like every time I change scenes, chess.com changes their pixel ratio. F2 and H4. Yeah. I mean, but what else could we do? Like, what else can you fight for? Like, there's nothing else. Like, the computer theory is just like, ship your pawn into the trash can. So even the computer agrees with me this is the right idea. Ship, 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 ship. And then just pray. You know? Like, this is the idea. And say, please God, please take this. That's all I can pray for. That is the last line of defense. In my humble opinion. Just ship it. You know, ship it and lose all your stuff. If you're in a tournament and you're in this spot, you don't want to resign, that is a good strategy. Here, I'll let them focus. Let's see. So I'll go ahead in the chat. Go ahead and put what you would put in this position. And don't write resigns, that's mean. What would you're playing the game, you're playing to the mate no matter what. What do you feel you would play? I don't think that affects game integrity. Oh, we had a move on the board. Oh, that's not, no, don't, dude. That was a clever roundabout answer, but that doesn't, we can't, it's cheating. You have to put a physical move playing towards a mate. What move do you play? It says a lot about you as a person. I like that answer. It's a nice, clever way to figure out a way to get to the same result. Yep, just ship it. Ship it. And then lose your knight. Let's just do a little game recap, because this has just been such a brutal game. And we've been looking at that position for so long. And we gotta remember where this comes from. So, what happened was, I'll turn on the A-Ball too. Just so you guys can appreciate, honestly, how well this was played. So, we're Scotch. We're playing just a Scotch now. And then, I don't play the Scotch, so I'm not super familiar. This might be a trick that people know. But, like, I've never seen this before. I thought it was really interesting. So, this castle's idea, just to break this off right away, which is pretty cool. And then simplify into this. And then this center pawn structure is crazy that he set up. So now we get the rook coming over, and then as soon as the king comes over, this was an interesting idea. This is where the computers started to not like it. I would intuitively think that I see what the idea is, but I think that we need this rook to go and clean up some of these pawns on that back rank, so to trade it off now, we just can't do. So that's the idea. So now we're playing the two minor pieces against all these center pawns, and we have this, what I call like a chess.com try. Like, this is a try that everyone would play on chess.com, but just doesn't work in real life because, you know, everything here is perfectly solidified. This is all frozen now. This is frozen, right? So now we're trying on the other side of the board, but then this rook invades in a roundabout way, gets himself over to the A, and then now we're constantly threatening to sack this pawn, but now he just, because it's a doubled pawn anyway. Now here we are. This is my try that I was saying, is like, well, just push for a draw here. The last board position move that we have is here. So that's how we got here. That's what happened. But I'll let her focus for the last part of this. I'm gonna grab one more bit of coffee. Oh, there is? Let me find it. Zooming in. Shoo. A4? Rook A4? Oh, we just got him. Oh, H4, you mean? Oh man, I just can't tell. This is my sideline. Here, I'll just keep it on this. Add a little suspense. Yeah, we have F4 on the board. I think that's this. I think that's right. Is this right? Am I missing any moves? Let me know before I step away. I think that all fresh cut wood probably does that. Okay, so then he plays G5. Yeah, I saw that G5 move too. I don't know how he's prepared it though. He didn't just like ship it with G5, did he? No, that would just connect the pawns. Because it looks like with this card in the way is so annoying. I'm so sorry, everybody. Like, yesterday I didn't have this issue, but like this, it really ruins my depth perception because it covers 2 files. It covers H and G, and the height of the pawn is a little bit in dispute. So I don't know. It's hard. I don't want to put a move on the board that's not real. I can see all these moves, so yeah, I know that there's going to be something over here. I assume it's like H6 or something, expansion, but I don't know. I don't want to assume, so I will just keep it like this for now, if that is okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So this is, but F4 was played on the real board before that was done. This is from the main board position. This is the last HET move I was sent. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll all be surprised together. Oh, I see. So you're saying that this is just too much? Yeah, F4, C5. And then H5, G5. I understand. So is this the board state? Is this correct? I wonder if she took the pawn. Let's see if we can see. Ah, this is so annoying. F5. Okay. Right. Let's see. We'll let the main board catch up, and I'll be back in a little bit. Grab my coffee. I'm just gonna leave it on the DGT board state because I think that was wrong. But we can't really see, so we'll just let the DGT tell us. Oh yeah, that's why I blew everything up. We're just back on the GT track, and this is everyone. It's just a professional chess event, so everyone's there. Doesn't matter what type of title you have. All title players are showing up to this. Not every single one, but from everywhere. There's going to be title players. There's like 300 title players from around the world playing.
I don't know, guys, if you can hear me. I'm reading the chat and I think Reti is not there or something like that. I don't know. Okay, cool. I wanted that. So uh, I cannot put the camera and speak at the same time. Oh, maybe yes, I can, but I cannot read the chat. So if we now I'm outside and I lost again. Oh, I'm very sad. I think my mistake was to uh, exchange the rooks. I think if I just like resist in this rook, sorry, C or D, I don't know. Maybe it's better. But I wanted to bring the king. That's why I did it. So I don't know. Very difficult that position. You know, I think after to exchange the rooks, I still like I made some mistakes. Like I think A3 was a mistake. I don't know. Or B3, sorry. No, no, A3, A3. Yes. Oops, oops, oops. What a big glasses. Thank you. Okay. I will rate someone, everyone. I don't know how to end stream. I don't know where is ready. Uh, Thank you for watching. Tomorrow, Saturday, is the fourth round, and on Sunday we have a blitz, and I think it will be fun because it's the chess table blitz, and uh, no, it's really going bad. I lost 3 games. It's very difficult. I played 2100, and now probably I'm going to play someone like that. Ah, sorry, repeat. Can you hear?
Yeah, there's no
Yes,
camera.
it's because I was like, I'm here. Can you see me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
How is everything? The game was very long, right?
It was very long. It was very difficult. Oh, I felt like that's such a hard game. Such a hard game.
Yeah. Well, I like this game more than the old.
Oh, it was
I
your
mean,
opening was
like,
so cool. The opening had so many like great moves and brilliancies in it, and it was so complicated. And yeah, it was such a crazy cool
yeah,
opening.
I don't know if exchange there makes sense. My opponent told me like, oh, you shouldn't do it
Yeah, don't trade the
because
rook, the
yeah,
second
but
rook. Maybe keep the second rook, but
yeah,
I think that
yeah,
I'm putting it up on the screen for everybody who's watching. I think that when the king came over and then you moved the rook and you moved the rook again, I think that was where it went weird. And then also maybe the try
yeah,
for trying to win that pawn, that bishop h3 move, maybe not so much, but not as bad as trading off
yeah,
the rook. I think that was the main issue.
yeah. I agree. I didn't like to match my bishop h3.
Yeah,
I
after
have other
f5, it just
plan.
he just shuts you
Yeah,
down. Yeah,
yeah,
but
maybe first h4, and then when I want like bishop
yeah,
h3, but
yeah,
there like later.
yeah, that makes sense. And then you kind of jumped over to the other side of the board and started playing like a3, but there were just so many pawns on the queen side and stuff that I don't think there's anything you could do. Once that rook kind of slides over to a2, then
And
you're
my bishop cannot pass. That one hard.
no.
That was
Basically he
hard.
was in
And
like
my
a little
knight. Oh,
cage. Your knight was in a cage. Your bishop was
yeah,
in a cage.
yeah. I was
Everything
like,
was in
should
a
I try
cage.
to try the
Oof.
stalemate? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We were,
Uh,
we were we were actually going over stalemate lines when you were away. Yeah, that was definitely
but
something.
no, I was missing like one game of trying something. I don't know.
Yeah, the
Okay.
opening trap was really cool, and he did that scotch really well. That's a scary opening. I know played the scotch very much. I think I've only played like 6 or 7 times, so I don't know it very well. But it looks like you had good prep.
Yeah. I like I like yeah, but I didn't know that line. Like,
Yeah, that was a
I think
crazy
that
line.
that's was a good thing about this game. Now I
You
know.
learned a new trick.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a really
yeah,
cool trick that you can now know forever. And then you could either avoid it or you can use it yourself for
play it
black. Yeah, you
or
could. Yeah, I
know
think
how to
playing it
play
for
it.
black is really cool
Yeah,
because black got so much out of that. So, and I'm sure you'll face
yeah,
some Scotch player in the future, and then you can do that to someone else, which will be super useful. So we'll do that.
yeah, yeah.
But
I'm dying. It's very cold.
yeah, well, you're gonna go get dinner now.
Yes, I think I'm going to get dinner. Maybe I go and yes, I will see who finished the game. And yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow. I the fourth round. I feel like I'm playing better now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I think so. Yeah, you're developing all
Yeah.
your pieces. You're playing good openings. That was just a cool trap, that he fired
I was
off.
I was waiting he played the Sicilian. The Sicilian, and I prepared something. Maybe like if I uh play if my next opponent play the Sicilian, I have something to prepare.
Well, you don't say
I
what it
don't
is.
know.
You don't say what it is in case people are using your stream against you in your event.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
reveal your prep. But anyway,
Okay.
that was super fun. I appreciate you. Um,
Thank you. I appreciate to let you comment.
awesome. Well, I appreciate you. You guys have a great day. Thank you, chat, for watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, mods. We had a bunch of great mod moments.
Yeah. Thank
Mods.
you.
All the mods were being super
Thank you
helpful.
for all your support.
Yeah, thanks
Really.
everybody.
Thank you for Lucente. I don't know who is there. Maybe Felix is
We
there.
have
I'm
Felix. Yeah,
sure.
we have Sinte. Yeah, they were holding it down and really making it fun throughout the whole time. And thank you
Thank
for all the people who jumped in and first time viewers. Thank you for watching.
you.
Well, I think that you're breaking up a little bit, but
Oh, I sorry. It's because the internet is not very good here.
yeah, it's
Uh,
okay.
I said I tried to stream earlier today, but I couldn't because I had problems with my mic, and I decided not to. I was preparing the game and trying to rest, but
Just do a big stream when you get
hopefully
back over
tomorrow.
all your, or maybe just focus on when you're done with the tournament and don't stream in between. Just focus on playing and do a stream when you're done
Yeah.
going over all the games. I think that's better. Just so that you can stay
Okay. Yeah.
focused and rest and stuff.
This Sunday is a really cool day because it's the Blitz, and many people is coming. Like a part of all the people is playing the classical the tournament.
Oh, that's
There
cool.
are others are coming, and
I'm doing a Blitz event also
actually,
that day. So we'll be doing an
yeah.
international Blitz event. We should play some games
Oh wow,
after. You should come jump on our stream and play some games in LA. We're in Palm Springs this Sunday for a chess event.
good luck
Yeah. Not it's just
uh,
all Blitz. It's super fun, just super casual.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah. I know Mr. What's Mr. Toad is coming. I don't know if you know
oh,
him.
who is?
It's a streamer.
Which Solomon? Chess Giant?
It's Mr. Doji.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm pronouncing wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, but yeah, we will play some games. Uh, I'm happy because that day it will be fun. I am dying of cold.
Yeah, you can go back inside. Go get some food and stuff. Thank you so much, Mr. Mr.
Thank you.
But anyway, you guys have a great day. Everyone, I'm gonna have to jump you into the. There's no raiding unless someone has raid. Does any of your other? I can't
I
raid.
think Sente can
Oh,
raid or
Sente, can
you
you
can
raid
raid.
for us? I don't know how to do it, but if you could do a raid for us, Sente, that'd be great. And then we'll call it the end of
Thank
the
you.
stream.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Of
Bye,
course, of
everyone.
course.
See you.
Thank you. See you
Bye.
later.
See
Bye.
you tomorrow.
See
Bye
you
bye.
tomorrow. All right. Well, that was fun. Yeah, I'm still on stream. I can raid now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can raid whoever you want, whoever you're feeling. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, again, everybody, I'm Ready Chess. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope I was able to do some reasonable observations and commentary. It was a little hard today because the way that scorecard was blocking the entire time, so it was really difficult to stay up to date on what was going on. But it was still fun. I appreciate you all. And yeah, if we can shoot off a raid, that would be awesome. Appreciate that. See you, Alex. No problem. Later all. Okay. Goodbye.
Feeling kinda tired, need some time for myself. Always kept me safe, took good care of my health. Heart is kinda dusty, took it down from the shelf. Make me super grateful for the time by myself. Time by myself, oh. For the time by myself, time by myself, oh. On God, I've seen a lot, say. My heart, a frozen part of me. Fall in love like it would be enough. But when I open up, it's when they cut me off. And they just wanna fuck, but all I want is love. Why do I feel the need to tap my heart on my sleeve? Keep it covered through the summer with an all black hoodie. Cover up all these scars with some LSD. Cover up my pain with a melody. Oh.